Okay, so now we're going to feel for the first rib, which is not so far away from where we just were, but we're feeling for a knobby. We were first feeling for tissue. Now we're feeling for, is the first rib elevated? And usually you'll feel something like this under your fingers that's hard. But with her, I'm not actually feeling anything major. However, just for the purpose of demonstration, I'm going to use this right arm because some of the first rib moves also help the shoulder. So I'm going to keep touching the point. I'm going to bring her elbow up. Let me have it. Thank you. Perfect. And on some people, you're going to need to wiggle it around because people are so used to being helpful. And then you're going to bring it into a position that folds around that spot that you were touching and finding as an indicator point. And then have them gently push their elbow down towards the table. This is not a wrestling match. So gently bring your elbow down towards the table. Imagine that it goes down really easily. And it's going to be the count of 8 to 10, somewhere in there. And when I tell you to relax, just let me move it and relax. So then we follow through, and you can see that my whole body follows through. It's not just me and my hand. And then I'm gonna gently compress in. How's that level of compression for you?
It's fine. Okay.
Or do you want more or less? This actually feels
more.
You like more better? Okay, great. And again, I'm using my hip rather than having to muscle with my hand and arm. Waiting for the rebound. And I'm gonna just come back and see whether anything much happened in that whole shoulder girdle. Because the first rib, by the way, if the first rib isn't elevated, you can skip this process. If your idea is mostly what you're wanting to do is work with the person's brain, not release every possible muscle in their body. Okay. So another thing that I recommend both for the shoulder and the first rib, if this basic release doesn't do the job, is that you're going to hold it and you have the person reach across their body. So I'm going to hold your elbow here and you reach across your body against my resistance. If we hold it steady, we call it an isometric. If we let the person go a little bit, it's called an isotonic. And release, and we're just going to follow through. And then we come back and we wiggle it around again. Now, I'm going to go in the other direction. So push your elbow into my belly. And now I'm letting her do an isotonic. I'm actually letting her move a little bit. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And relax. And now I'm going to have her move her arm above her head. So gently bring your arm above your head. This way. No, this way. Yeah, there you go.
Like that?
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. And relax. And of course you can only do this if somebody doesn't have a frozen shoulder. If they have no range of motion in their shoulder, there's something different we need to do, and we're not going to get into that right now. Okay, very good.